There are two main reasons I created the Ultramax Alliance water filtration and sterilization system. One is because I know the Creator did not put water on this earth full of toxins and other contaminants. And the second reason is, I know how the toxins and other contaminants can alter the development of a child's body and mind. It is you, the parent, no one else, that is responsible for the health of your family and yourself. What people have to understand is with everything that we've done in this country, despite all this massive medical research programs, the rate of heart attacks, Alzheimer's disease, cancers, and more just continue to rise. And you would think with everyone that's quit smoking, because they made such a big deal out of smoking in the last century here, it's outlawed in public places and restaurants and everything else. There hasn't been any slowdown in cancer or heart disease or much of anything else that I've seen. And I look at studies all over the place, believe me. I've been doing this for close to 38 years, researching about water and the effects that it had on the body. And you can go out there and you can read all the books you want on water. You can read spiritual books on healing, mental, physical, nutrition. They all tell you about water. But a lot of them, they tell you the wrong kind of water. Things like distilled water, any type of water that's acidic, reverse osmosis. They now have some reverse osmoses, very few that actually bring up the pH of the water. But still, that is only for drinking water. The largest number of contaminants that enter your body are in your bath and shower, not by drinking it. Oh yeah, you have any idea of what happens when you get in your bath and shower? Let me read off what I found to be the 5 hidden dangers of your morning shower. Chlorine, well that's not so hidden because a lot of times you can smell it. But chlorine added to most municipal water supplies, this disinfectant hardens arteries, destroys protein in the body, irritates skin and sinus conditions, and aggravates asthma, allergies, and respiratory problems. And chloroform, this powerful byproduct of chlorinization, causes excessive free radical formation, which accelerates aging, normal cells to mutate, and cholesterol to oxidize. It is a known carcinogen. DCA, dichloroacetic acid. This chlorine byproduct alters cholesterol metabolism, as has been shown to cause a liver cancer in lab animals. And MX, another chlorinated acid, MX is known to cause genetic mutation that can lead to cancer growth and has been found in all chlorinated water for which it has been tested, and it is a possible cause of bladder and rectal cancer. Then you have VOCs. VOCs can cause kidney, liver, and brain damage, damage to the nervous system, the reproductive system, and the immune system. Some VOCs are endocrine imposters that mimic hormones that target biological reactions that wreak havoc in the brain, the immune system, and the reproductive system. They tell a woman not to have any alcohol or wine or anything when she's pregnant. But they'll let her bathe in bromoform, chloroform, dichloroethylene, MTBE, lead, mercury, chlorine, arsenic, all kinds of stuff. Have a drink and stay out of the shower until you filter your water. It's bad enough when you're on a water system that meets the EPA standards. And don't forget that those standards are only set on a risk factor. They know they're going to hurt you. It's just how long they give them. That's why on every water report that I've ever seen from any municipal system, there's a paragraph and it says, some people may be more vulnerable to the contaminants in drinking water than the general population. Immune-compromised persons, such as persons undergoing chemotherapy, persons who have undergone organ transplants, people with HIV or AIDS or other immune system disorders, some elderly and infants can be particularly at risk from infections. Who does that leave? Not very many people. You want to have a healthier life, you have to take control yourself. Starting with the water is what you want to do, because that's the foundation. Once you get that right, it makes everything else you do so much easier. If you don't have the right water and you're getting in the shower every morning and your body has to fight off all these contaminants, you're going to have a weaker immune system. That just makes sense. Everything that's far into the water is going to be far into your body. All those things that I've already mentioned in the water, the herbicides, pesticides, VOCs, chlorine, and then the pharmaceuticals mixing in with them, there's a whole new list of new contaminants that have caused from things mixing together. Your own doctor tells you don't mix your prescriptions, but yet here in your bath and shower you can find them mixed not only together but with other things like VOCs, fluorides, chlorine. Most valuable things you can do to give yourself and your family a stronger body and sharper mind. You want your kids to do better in school, feed their body properly. Their health, their intelligence, their well-being, everything starts at home. They don't get the right foundation at home, they don't have the start in life that they need to have. Water is the most important nutrient you can put in your body. So for green, organic, pH balanced, great tasting, healthy mineral water from every faucet in your home, invest in the Ultramax. I'll guarantee you in the future you'll be glad you did.